Back here again with another Vinyl Finds video. It's been, probably a little over a month since the last one I've done. Been slacking a little bit, not really had the time to actually sit down and make a video, but I have definitely been buying albums still, and I actually got to go to a concert for the first time since February, this past Thursday, which was amazing. It was Local H 2, which is probably top 5 favorite bands. They're absolutely amazing live, and that to be the show I was able to go to was awesome. They actually came pretty close to me. They actually played in Shelbyville, Indiana, which isn't a very crazy drive at all. And here's the poster from the events, Bound for the Drive-In 2. They did another drive-in show in Illinois, I'm gonna say in like June or July. I was pretty ecstatic when I saw that they were actually coming in my neck of the woods. Amazing to be at a concert again. Definitely missed it. Like I said, the last time I went to one was the Lumineers back in February, right before all this stuff happened and everything started shutting down. But they did the drive-in there. It was socially distanced. Very well put together. Amazing set list. They played like 31 songs. Played until like 11:45 that night. It was definitely an awesome show. I got some videos as well that I'll eventually put up as well, but man, definitely felt amazing to be at a show again, and I definitely cannot wait for another concert already. But definitely glad that Local H came through and was able to experience the show, and hearing some of the new songs off of the Lifers album was definitely a real treat. Of course, Record Store Day. The first drop happened back in August, and there's actually another drop this week. With them doing 3 drops, I knew it was going to be very difficult for me to get the days off of work, especially all of them. I had to work the first drop, I have to work the second drop. I did request and manage to get off for the one in October, so definitely excited that I was able to get that one off at least. But of course, the first day drop, my dad did go, and I asked him if we could, get if he was able to get any of the things that I was wanting. Which the main thing that I was really wanting, it was Space Hog, which it seemed like that was the main thing everyone was wanting. He unfortunately wasn't able to get it for me that day. Any of the other record stores I wasn't able to get my hands on it, so unfortunately, you look at the prices on Discogs and eBay, it's going for like triple the price. So I kind of had to bite the bullet. It was probably my number one, like altogether, my number one wanted release out of all the releases that is happening on these record store drops. So I unfortunately had to pay pretty much triple the price for this, but I did grab Resident Alien, Space Hog, which is annoying. Those scalpers are annoying, but I had to pull the trigger. I wanted it that badly. It is on that clear, I think I say cream colored vinyl, but amazing release. Sounds fantastic. Definitely one of those albums that I've been wanting on vinyl for a long time, and so I definitely just had to bite my tongue and get it on. I think I got that on eBay, but I'm glad I was able to find it somewhere. But it would have been nice to actually get it for a retail price on Record Store Day. And actually, after I got off work today, I did go into the Vinyl Rescue Project. I did get the Triple Live Mother Goose at Budokan, of course, Green Jello, and this is their first album re-released on this like clear colored vinyl. And obviously not really like a live album, but can't go wrong with Green Jello. It's fun songs, fun album. Of course, Three Little Pigs. It's just a really interesting rendition of that song. It's very good. And the other thing I wasn't able to get on Record Store Day, but I actually did get this online just not too long ago, and I was able to actually get it for retail price, luckily, and that's the reissue of Black Crowes Lions. Of course, it originally came out in 2001, and it is on pink vinyl. Listened to the first side of this not too long ago, and it sounds really good. Definitely looking forward to spinning the rest of it. But I was, you know, pretty happy that I was able to get this on Discogs for retail price. There's a few things on the second day drop that I'm hoping someone will be able to pick up for me. And I know my dad's going, and I hope that he's able to get some stuff in the morning. Definitely will check out some record stores after I get off of work. Really, the only things I really want on this second drop is the Dinosaur Jr. and the Brandi Carlile, but I think the Brandi Carlile is like 10,000 copies worldwide, and it's just you know, 2 songs. But definitely don't think that should be that difficult to get. But that's all the stuff that I got on drop day 1 drop, record store day. Definitely looking forward to the third drop. I think that's probably the one I'm more excited about, especially that I know that I have it off. So, and then you got the Black Friday record store day right after that. But I'm gonna stop talking, show off the other stuff that I've picked up in the last month or so. Next several albums I'm going to show stuff that I picked up at the Vinyl Rescue Project here in Greenwood, Indiana. The first being Dave Matthews Band live tracks from 6/20/2009 at the Post-Cassette Pavilion in Pennsylvania. This is a limited edition of 1,000 and is on Aqua Vinyl. I'm not going to take it out. It's kind of a hassle, but it is on, trust me, it is on colored vinyl. But amazing set list. Definitely when these live tracks come out, I always have to try to get them. Especially, I mean, anything Dave Matthews, when it comes out, I definitely have to try to get my hands on it. Dave Matthews Band and Pearl Jam, probably my favorite bands of all time. And then also another thing I picked up at the Vinyl Rescue Project is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 7-inch Let's Kick Shell. You know, always a big time Turtles fan. Probably my favorite cartoon growing up. And when I saw this in there, definitely had to pick it up. It is on this red and green colored vinyl. It has just 4 songs, and it's got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles opening theme from the cartoon, and then it's got 2 songs from the video game, the arcade game Turtles in Time, I think is what it's from. And it's Sewer Surfing and Technodrome, Let's Kick Shell, and it actually has Technodrome, the final Shell Shock 2, and then it's got DMT closing credits, which is the closing credits of the cartoon. So there's actually 5 songs on there. So I saw that at the Vinyl Rescue Project, definitely one I had to pick up. And then I also picked up a used copy of Sonic Youth Experimental Jet Set Trash and No Star. This is the 2015 reissue. And I picked up the original master recording, Mobile Fidelity, Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. Of course, you know, we're not going to take it on here, and I Want to Rock. 2, I mean, definitely their biggest album. The obviously sounds amazing being on the master recording. I also picked up the newest music on vinyl release of Trace by Sun Vault. Just recently came out. Of course, it's their first album. You know, stellar album, kind of folky, country kind of sounding album. I also picked up a used copy of Sleep's first album, which is Sleep Volume 1. This is the 2014 or 15 reissue of Sleep's first album. And I also picked up the reissue of the Melvins. It's the Maggot and the Bootlicker. Of course, the 2 EPs into one set. One vinyl is on, the Maggot vinyl is on white vinyl, and the Bootlicker vinyl is on green vinyl. And I also picked up a few Devo albums in there. It's Are We Not to Men? We Are Devo, and this one is on yellow vinyl. And then I also picked up Freedom of Choice Devo, which, you know, has a Whippet on it, and it's on red vinyl. And actually, when I was adding these to my Discogs, I kind of really find like the specific releases, and actually eventually found that it actually it was a part of a box set, a record store day box set from, like, I think 2019. So apparently someone just decided to, like, take some of the albums from the box set and trade them in there, but you know, were pretty inexpensive, so I picked them up. And then I also picked up Prong, Ruining Lives. This is their 2015, I want to say, 2012 maybe. And it is on purple vinyl as well. 2014 release. And this was actually a part of the collection that I've been getting things from for the past year or so. This is one that he kind of had, and it obviously came with a CD. Didn't have the CD, so he was kind of holding it back, hoping that they would eventually give him the CD, and they never did. So he just put it out there. So I ended up getting it for a pretty good deal. And the last thing I picked up at the Vinyl Rescue Project is Deep Purple's newest album, Whoosh. Probably my favorite Deep Purple album in a while. You know, pretty solid album from them. Really enjoyed it. Definitely one that I had to pick up. Next few things I'm going to show is things I got at the Electric Key Records in Franklin, Indiana. And the first is being the newest PJ Harvey reissue of To Bring You My Love. I mean, this is just an amazing album from PJ Harvey. There's a bunch of the reissues that just recently came out that I'm going to eventually grab too. But I mean, it's one of those albums from front to back, just an amazing album from PJ Harvey. So definitely had to pick that one up. And then I also picked up a copy, a counterfeit bootleg copy, if you will, of Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar. And he did tell me it was a bootleg. Somebody had brought it in, and it is on this gold colored vinyl. And it's not like the greatest sounding album, but I've definitely heard worse sounding bootlegs for sure. It's not too bad, and I figured it would be a good placeholder until they either reissue it somehow, or I either get my hands on an original copy or just feel really gutsy and just pay an outrageous price on Discogs for an original copy. But not going to happen anytime soon, I'm sure. But definitely a good placeholder for now. And actually have the newest Marilyn Manson album on order. It's actually supposed to be here today, and it never came. So hopefully I'll get it sometime this week and be able to show it in the next video. I've been waiting on it, seems like forever. And the next few things I'm going to show, I think, is all things that I've gotten on Discogs or eBay or other websites. The first thing I'm going to show is actually an album I got on WWE.com, which is kind of weird to say, but it's the Triple H, The Evolution of the Game. Was really excited when they announced this, and it's on gold vinyl, or gold colored vinyl, I should say. But now, love records, love wrestling. Triple H is my favorite all-time wrestler, so this was an absolute no-brainer to me. When it actually first came out, I wasn't really even sure if it was just Motorhead stuff, because the description didn't have the track listing. It kind of made it sound like it was maybe Triple H's favorite Motorhead songs. So I wasn't really sure, but I bought it anyway, regardless, because I mean, if it was all Motorhead songs, it was fine with me. But it's actually all of his theme songs, or at least the majority of his theme songs, into one vinyl set, which is really, really cool. It's got, it's obviously all the ones that Lemmy did and Motorhead did are included on there. It's Time to Play the Game, his Hunter Hearst Helmsley music, his DX music, his Evolution music, just everything on there. Pretty much all of the eras of Triple H. So definitely really cool to have that on vinyl, as being a big wrestling fan as well. And another one I picked up on Discogs, and I actually got this on the Plaid Room Records Discogs page. I actually threw a sticker in there, and it's the music on vinyl version of Korn's first album. I'm not really a big Korn fan at all, but the song Blind is just a really great song. And this album, all the way, honestly, isn't really a bad album at all. This Korn is a band I never really super got into, but was really feeling in the mood to listen to that song, and I kind of wanted it on vinyl, so I picked it up off of Discogs and ended up getting it from Plaid Room Records. And then the one that actually, probably wondering if, I did show this one in the last Vinyl Finds video, Collective Soul. But this is the version of 1000 on a turquoise marble vinyl, which was a Bull Moose and Zia Records exclusive. Definitely was happy that I was able to get my hands on that before it sold out. But a really cool looking collar as well. And then finally got the Crash Test Dummies reissues, A Worm's Life, and Give Yourself a Hand. Definitely excited to get these albums. Love Crash Test Dummies. It was just about a year or so ago. I actually got to see them in concert, which the videos are on this channel if you want to scroll down and listen to those. I think I've got like 2 or 3 songs up there. But we're really excited, especially for A Worm's Life. Give Yourself a Hand. A little bit of a different album from them, but definitely glad to finally have these in my hands. I think it was like originally supposed to come out in May, and it just kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back until it finally came out in August. So definitely pretty ecstatic that those are finally out. And then a Discogs by Deep Purple and Rock. This is the 25th anniversary edition that came out in 1995. And it is on purple vinyl. You know, I always like these Deep Purple sets, these anniversary editions from like the 90s, because there's always a lot of cool like B-sides and different mixes and stuff on the second disc. But definitely a great album from Deep Purple. And the next few things is actually all going to be Type O Negative albums. Probably not going to show the cover of this one. It's Origins of Feces. Not the greatest, I mean, not the most friendly cover, but it is on green vinyl, and this is actually a part of the Type O Negative box set that came out a little while ago now. Someone was selling them all individually, so I, was able to get one of the ones that I needed. So I picked that one up. And then I also picked up on eBay, actually won the box set of Dead Again, which is their last album. The Dead Again came out in 2007. This version came out in 2008, which I was pretty happy to be able to win this one for a pretty good price. This is their, obviously their last album. This one is not actually included in the box set that the Origins of Feces came from, because this one is actually on a different label. It's on SPV, but pretty cool box set. Actually came with the shirt, which is kind of a hassle to put this in the box with everything else, but pretty cool. It came with the shirt. Came with the DVD as well, bonus DVD, which has got some live stuff on it and some interviews. Then it came with the actual albums on red colored vinyl, and it came with a bonus live album from Live in '99, which is live at the Bazaar Festival in '99, which is really cool because I don't think there's a whole lot of like live Type O Negative stuff on vinyl. It definitely could have been better because the live album that is in the box set is like not complete. It's just like a selection of songs, but nonetheless still really cool, and definitely another one to take a check mark off the Type O Negative list. And another big one that I was able to check off, and this the last album I have to show is the one I got on Discogs. It's October Rust, an original 1996 copy of October Rust. Probably one of my favorite Type O Negative albums. Found it for a good price, and a seller within the United States, so shipping wasn't going to be like $30 or $40. But definitely really excited I was able to get my hands on this. It was a big check off the want list for the Type O Negative albums. But that is all the stuff I have to show. Try to kind of breeze through them kind of quickly because I don't want this video to be any longer than it already is. But definitely looking forward to the upcoming Record Store Day drops, specifically the third one in October. Definitely looking forward to November. Hope everyone's staying safe though, but that's all I really have to say. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Hope everyone has a great day.